Hey there and welcome to Matt's Garage. Well, it's been about a year now since I resurfaced my brake rotors on the Neon, and I did a video on how to resurface your brake rotors at home for free, and I actually got quite a bit of negative feedback on it. So I figured I should do a follow-up video and show you guys how those same rotors look after 20,000 kilometers of driving. Let's go ahead and pop that wheel off. There we go, our first initial look. I'm just using some lights here to show you. I'll bring it inside once I get it off. It's getting a little dark out here right now. You can see it's worn really nicely though. There's no ridge. It's right smooth to the outer edges there, and there's no infringement on the pad surface. That's the thing. There used to be, the rust was creeping in onto the pad surface, and that was my goal in resurfacing it. So I'm going to take it right off. I'll bring it inside under the bright lights and show you. And I'm guessing I won't even need a pry bar because there's absolutely no ridge on this rotor. So we'll just tuck that up in there for a second, and we'll bring this rotor in and show you guys. There it is right off the car. You can see how nicely that is. Okay guys, I'm just holding it under the bright light here so you can really get an idea of how it's worn in. There's some heat marks on it. That's just because I drive my car really aggressively and I get on my brakes good. So it's held up perfectly for 20,000 kilometers. It's worn in perfectly, runs nice and smooth, and you can see there's no rust intrusion into the braking surface like there was before. That was my goal, to get rid of that, and as I said, the method doesn't remove warpage. These weren't badly warped. They just had that rust intrusion, and so that's what I did. So now maybe you can understand why I use this free method rather than spending about 20 bucks a rotor. I get the same results with my free method and just a little bit of time. And to the people that said that I didn't measure the thickness, well, I knew they were newer rotors, and also if you follow my method I showed in the video, you're only really going to the deepest scratch in the surface here. You're taking extremely little material off, and that's why it's unlikely that you're going to warp it. It's unlikely that you're going to end up too thin, like have an undersized rotor, unless it was when you started out. I guess it would have been a good idea for me to mention that, and of course it's a good idea to measure your minimum thickness and make sure your rotor's in spec. So I'll link the video up in the description here that this is a response to, and you can check it out and let me know what you think. And I hope you find both these videos informative and helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourself a great day.